everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Daily Racing Form Breeders' Cup Workout Report, brought to you by Spendthrift Farm. A chilly morning, a busy morning, but a great morning out here at Keeneland. A lot of activity. We had almost 30 horses prepping for the Breeders' Cup work this morning on the main track and the turf. We'll talk about the turf a little bit later. Too many horses, too many works to talk about every one, but we'll get to the highlights. And the highlight came after the renovation break. It was Tiz the Law working for the Breeders' Cup Classic, and I thought he looked terrific today. 5 furlongs in 59 seconds flat, final quarter in 23 and change. Did it easily, galloped out well, 112-1. He's been doing excellent since he's been here. Looked every bit as good to me today as he did in his final work prior to his big victory in the Travers. Like I said, couldn't be doing better, I don't think, going into the Breeders' Cup Classic. Whether he's good enough to win the race, that remains to be seen, going up against older horses, going back up against Authentic again. But a good day for Tiz the Law. Also on the Classic front, we had Higher Power. Assistant trainer Juan Laver called an audible, was going to work him after the renovation break, but after working Chaos Theory earlier in the morning, he loved the track so much at that time. He brought Higher Power out in the dark around 7 o'clock to go 5 furlongs, 58-4, the final 3/8 in 35 seconds flat. Was asked to finish, responded well, continued out under some pressure in 11-2, pulled up a mile in 39-1. You want to nitpick a little bit, he did change leads a little bit late inside the 8th pole, but I talked to Juan about it later. He was not concerned. He was just very happy with the way he went. Like he said, he thought the racetrack was excellent. Talking about Chaos Theory, he went one of the first workers, also in the dark, 47 seconds flat for the half mile, came home in 22-4 under a little bit of pressure, and continued out 5/8 in 59-2. Other highlights of the early session, well before sunrise, Harvest Moon with Flavian Pratt flying in, working for the distaff, a super easy half, 48-1, galloped out in 1:03, galloped out well off the rail too, not asked for too much on the gallop out. And then Midnight Sands for the dirt mile, I really like this word, half mile, also in 47, came home 23 flat, did it easily, and then galloped out super strong, 59-3, and then continued also with great energy into and around the clubhouse turn. After the renovation break, we had a slew of workers. Tiz the Law actually waited a few minutes until the big rush got over. We had about 10 works in the first 4 or 5 minutes after the break, including Ollie's Candy. He was the second worker out there. Went 3/4 of a mile in company in 11-1. Juan Laver aboard also. Had Mongolian Hero as a target, broke 2 back, galloped or pulled away at the end under some pressure, and then continued out 7/8 in 124-1. A couple of other works I'll mention after the break that caught my eye. V-Quist for the juvenile fillies, 47-2. Super easy. I looked at my watch. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think she was going that quick. Galloped out 1 minute and 2/5 for trainer Butch Reed. And the sneaky work of the morning, I thought, was Dreamer's Desire for the juvenile. On the watch, it won't wow you, 49-1, but it wowed me from what I saw, the way he finished and galloped out. He was 23-1, did it easily down the lane, and then a huge gallop out, 101-2, and then 14 and change, pulling up 6 furlongs. So a horse to watch maybe in the juvenile at a price, Dreamer's Disease. We mentioned the turf course. We had 5 turf workers today. The course still feeling the effects of all the rain we took here Thursday. It's officially listed as good, but it was certainly on the softer side of good. You could tell by the times, and you could just tell by all the clods that were getting kicked up as the works went along. Leinster was the first to go, 49 and change, went off quick, kind of got tired over the boggy going. And also a couple of Wesley Ward teams, big good teams of Golden Pal and After 5. They went 105 and change. And Campanelle and Outerdare went 107-3. Actually, Outerdare 107-3, Campanelle 108. The times will tell you just how deep and boggy the course was this morning. Hopefully things will dry out. The sun is out now. It was 33 when we got here this morning, and it's going to remain cold for the next couple of days. But the sun should dry out that turf course. We should see a lot more action over the grass, especially when the Euros get here later in the week. So things will be heating up. Maybe not on the thermometer the next couple of days, but trust me, they will. The forecast for Breeders' Cup weekend is a good one, and things are going to heat up right here on our daily Racing Form Workout Report in the next several days. We've got coverage here. We'll have coverage again tomorrow down at Churchill Downs, and that's all going to be incorporated into our written workout report with reports from Santa Anita, reports from New York, and reports from other venues around the country. So keep it right here for the best coverage of Breeders' Cup 2020 at DRF.com.